these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Murray. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
Ayton, a screen on Jones. And it's LaRavia missing.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And Williamson gets it to go.
If Zion gets that close to the rim, you are at his mercy.
And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
This one for 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And of course the Pelicans, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
When I look at the Lakers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic is doubled. Pass to James. Shot clock at 3. They get it again. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Zion Williamson, nice job protecting the rim.
And here's Laravia. Over Jones. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick.
In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's New Orleans now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Murray with it. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Reeves, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
The free throw off from Williamson.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Jones. No points so far. Pass to Queen. Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Ayton. He's covered by Bay. On the wing, Reeves. That three's off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Jones with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Hachimura has subbed in for Laravia. Tipped away, and it's the Pelicans on the break. And the basket by Queen. Queen's got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. Doncic on the wing. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Fires it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Williamson inside. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Williamson with the bucket. He's got 10.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
The Lakers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Reeves against Jones. Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Williamson. Now the Pelicans in transition. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Lakers trail by 17. Now Reeves. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Now here's Bay. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by New Orleans. Will it go? And Bay pulls it down.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Vanderbilt with it. Now guarded by Bay. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
The Pelicans lead by 17. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. The three is up. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Fears, he's checked in for New Orleans. And here's Hayes. No points yet. And they get it back. Hachimura outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, here's Doncic. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And here's Williamson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
.157 left to play in the first. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Vanderbilt. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Queen's got 4 rebounds now.
Come get it, come get it.
1:27 left to play in the first. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Over Vanderbilt. Oh, another miss by Williamson. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for New Orleans. Misi, he's checked in for Queen. Matkovic comes in for Williamson. And Murray subbed in for Jones. No good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back over to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic outside. And finished off by Hayes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Murray. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
We've got Marcus Smart. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Vanderbilt. No made baskets yet. Hachimura outside. Sends it home from 3-point land.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Smart against Murray. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 11. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Fears. Bay against Hachimura. Now here's Bay. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Reeves with the ball. Hayes with a screen. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Fears, following the score by Los Angeles. Bay with a screen on Reeves for 3. Fears bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Hachimura with a screen on Bay. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Saddiq Bey.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
First free throw is good. Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Good on both. New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Queen. And he banks in the layup. Queen's got 9 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Murray against Smart. Outside Vanderbilt. Over Bay. Vanderbilt, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Murray scanning the floor. Looking to end this cold spell.
Wow, that was slick. Murray getting just enough room to finish off that play.
Lakers trail by 17. It's intercepted. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're really working the paint now.
New Orleans shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Luka Doncic has checked in for Smart. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. To stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And that's Reeves. I mean, he'll sneak in there and create offense.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reeves.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And so Reeves nails both of them. Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bay. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Reeves. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Bay. Here's Queen. Hachimura covering. For 3, Fears. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Doncic outside. 4-3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray with it. Hayes picks him up. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That is just tremendous recognition. Murray could have easily taken that himself, but he wisely chose to kick it out.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Vanderbilt. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Kennard passes to James. No luck on that one. New Orleans has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Drives to the hoop. And another basket for New Orleans.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
It's Williamson with... Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williamson. The shot by James, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Bay passes to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Williamson. Driving inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And again, it's Williamson scoring. When he gets rolling like this, no one can stop Zion. He's just too physical.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Queens got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
James deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. Smart for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Williamson. Vanderbilt with the block. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Williamson outside. They kick it out to Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's James. Kennard finds Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 9 rebounds now. Williamson against James. Outside for Bay. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. Here's Queen. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Williamson up top over James. And that one's good. Williamson's got 18.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
To end the cold spell. In deep. Reeves drops it in. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what Reeves does. So much of his offense is predicated on his skill handling the rock.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. On the wing, Murray. From the corner. Rebounded by LeBron. Well, the Lakers shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Williamson. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Los Angeles shooting 34% thus far in this game. Outside Reeves. Basket's good. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Williamson with a screen on Doncic. Murray, soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray is a different type of guard. He would much prefer taking it to the hoop rather than taking long-distance jumpers.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Outside Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Let's go with a three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. "16 feet out. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton inside. Shot blocked. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you can shoot the three like this, how is the other team supposed to keep up with you?
And Kenny, especially since they can hit from so far out. I don't know how you defend that. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the four. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at center. Now here's Jones. Still no points. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Reeves. Poke loose. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Now Doncic, Ayton, a screen on Murray, to the middle. Here's Queen, pass to Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. Five on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Murray's got 14 points.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Kicks it out to Williamson. goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Williamson's got 24 points.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Here's James, and that's good for 2.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Picked by Williamson. Here's Murray. Outside Jones. Second shot opportunity. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. Now here's Laravia. Tight defense on him. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, that's a nice lob to Ayton, but really give credit to the big guy. He elevated at exactly the right time to throw it down.
And here's Williamson. 24 points for him. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now, here is James, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And he drops the first.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Doncic with a block. Now here's Reeves. Down low. Here's Queen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. The free throw off from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, innovation is changing the game. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, I think the biggest thing is gamifying our player development. So creating a holistic environment where players are seeing, hearing, and doing things on a basketball court beyond just dribbling and shooting. Brian?
Games to train for the game. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton passes to Doncic. Here's Laravia. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williamson against James. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Over James. Williamson misses. Outside Murray. From downtown. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Laravia's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Kennard comes in for Reeves. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Makovic, guarded by Vanderbilt. Pass to McGowans. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic outside for 3. James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Pass to Fears. And here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in from the inbound. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's McGowans, guarded by Doncic. Lets it go from 11. Chalk up 2 there. McGowans gotten his second bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's Makovic to the paint. Pass to McGowans. Clock at 6. Here's Fears. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
A key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes comes in for James, and Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. The free throw off from Doncic. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to McGowans. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt with a screen. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
New Orleans calls timeout. New Orleans making some changes. Zion Williamson is checked in for Matkovic, and it's DeJounte Murray in for McGowans. And the Pelicans shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Vanderbilt against Williamson. Pass to Murray. The three, 6 to shoot, fires in the triple. Murray's got 17 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
Murray with it. He's got 17. Pass to Fears. Back to Murray. With the drive. Reeves with some nice D. The Lakers really having a tough go here. And he lobs it up. A minute 29 left to play in the third. That's short off the rim. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Bay against Hachimura. Here's Murray. Connects on the foul line jumper. Murray's got 19 points.
That is right within Murray's wheelhouse. He looks for any opportunity to get a mid-range jumper.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pelicans also making a change. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Williamson. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen to the paint. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Murray. 19 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Smart. 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
To the inside. And stolen by Reeves. No good there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Rui Hachimura. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Pelicans lead by 21. Pass to Fears. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Vanderbilt after New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Here's Fears. To the middle. Here's Queen. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, Fears really came into the league with above-average vision.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's McGowan's. Defended by Smart. Pass to Bay. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Reeves with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Vanderbilt finds Smart. And here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Good work there as it goes.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's McGowan's. Now here's Bay. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Los Angeles. for three. Fears. Puts one up from 19. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Smart. Here's Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Fears. The Pelicans call timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Doncic is checked in for Smart. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Fears. Now Bay to end the drought. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Reeves, and here's Doncic. Take it away. Now Jones launches it, gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Fears. Hachimura covering, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And there's no lack of fight in Fears, just willing to get inside and mix it up.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, a shifty, confident guard who can do a little of everything. If Fears can improve his shooting, he'll be a nightmare for defenses.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. LeBron, he's checked in for Hayes, and Smart subbed in for Hachimura. And then for New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Queen. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bay. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, B.A., it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Pure from three-point range.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's James on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williamson. Now Jones. Checked by James.
Hey, yo, right here.
Murray against Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Smart. Misi, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans lead by 23. Here's Fears. Pass to Misi. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Clock at 4. For 3, Fears. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Now Williamson. Here's Misi. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Murray, no good. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Count it.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
New Orleans leading by 19. Williamson outside. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Reeves. Jones against Hachimura. Jones with the block. Pass to Fears. And here's Misi. He's defended by Hayes. Now here's Murray. Money on the 19-footer. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that is the sweet spot for Murray's J, the in-between area there.
And here's Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Fears. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Now here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Pelicans lead by 18. The Pelicans call timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Zion Williamson.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Now here's Jones. Outside Murray. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. Lakers trail by 18. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Jones. Doncic with it. Shoots from 14. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Now Murray. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Can't hit it.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Reeves. Jones rips down the board.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Zion Williamson.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Now here's Williamson. Rebounded by Ayton. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, it drops in. They lead by 14. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Zion Williamson.